Welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi on play-by-play, Chris Singleton providing the color, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, big Tyler Glasnow. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now, Geraldo Perdomo. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Freeman flashes the leather on the run and catch. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Willi Castro.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
That one misses, and a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Daniel Lynch. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Mookie now. That one ripped. Robert going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2-2 now. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hit in the air, right field. Carroll makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Luis Robert. Glasnow ready and deals. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. Really late, opposite field now.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now it's Christian Walker. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That one is upstairs.
1 strike.
That's in there. Full count now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Second inning here, no score. Now fly ball to right center. Outman sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. The 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Toro. The throw to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Freddie
Freeman up to the dish. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. On the ground to third. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Next offering upstairs. kicks and deals. That's ripped. Base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Brandon Lewis. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hayward calls it in, 2 away. Oh, the throw is wild.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 13.
So digging in, Matt Horvath. Two outs. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, the underhand flip. They take the force out. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. On to the third inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Jose Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Diamondbacks trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
1 down, base is empty. The other way. Carroll pulls that one down, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to
Now
remind
back.
yourself
Left
it's
fielder.
about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
No.
Just missed. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Willi Castro. And a 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days,
throw is low, and he can't pick it.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. The D-backs still looking for their first hit in this one.
Yeah.
Safe at second, and that was not close. The pitch to the right side. Freeman over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
that's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That's a little bit low.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Popped in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Luis Robert.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And here it comes. Runner on the go. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Glasnow picks to first. Carroll back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And the righty deals. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Out towards right center field. Outman brings it in. Throw, and it gets away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter,
Matt Wallner stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Carroll leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the L.A. Back here in L.A. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Robert gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
As a matter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. 2 away. Now it's going to be James Outman. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Carroll grabs it on the run. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Just missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 out, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time he got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes. The big righty strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Lewis. High fly ball out into left center field. Hayward makes the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13.
So up next, Matt Horvath. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Now that was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Out towards left center. He's got it. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Herrera. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one high in the air to left center. Pulls it in on the run. 1 down.
Now back, second base.
This is Willi Castro. Ball to strike. This one popped up. Guerrero under it. They got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first. This is Corbin Carroll. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Luis Robert. Up the middle, Betts. Out number 3. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The lefty fires. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And a good eye there. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Willi Castro up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thompson also getting ready. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And it's even up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Next pitch is outside. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Freeman will take his base.
Take your base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Daniel Lynch gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New arm out of the bullpen, Willi Castro.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. 2 on, 1 out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Toro has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now it's going to be Brandon Lewis. Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the seventh. Digging in, Matt Wallner.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2-1.
In the dirt, and a count 2-1. And that's outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one the other way. He steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The left-hander, number 23, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward. Got one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 3. Ground ball to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, and they trail it here 2-1. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Matt Corbin steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The second baseman, number 13.
And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next is the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Two and one now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here's a 2-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Mookie now. Good eye right there. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayward sizing this one up. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
The 1-1.
Yep.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that's outside, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Wouldn't chase that time. Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Robert makes the catch, inning over. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Abraham Toro stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Abraham Toro.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Jose Herrera now at the plate. That one in triple digits. The Dodgers leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air. Under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Willi Castro stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The other way, Freeman. He handles it himself, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. On a strike. The pitch.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading up.
So man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. A massive home run. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Kyle Nelson comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. The pitch. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Did not go. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a drive. Robert hustling after it. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
And now the lefty swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Perdomo.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Luis Robert now. Next offering is in for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Carroll, the base runner at first with 1 out. And another ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive. Two. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter,
And now the DH, Matt Wallner. Right-handed reliever. That one at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. Backed off the plate that time.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Cap dances out of the way of that one. High in the air, out to right. Lewis has this one sized up, nabs it, runner tags and goes to third. Coming home. Save.
now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So it's their last chance in this one. Christian Walker digs in now. 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium,